Phone rings, I answer. It's local 213 dispatch with a Site 1 job. After getting the detail, I am very excited, bubbling about the job. 5 years, big bucks. I'll come out of there with enough cash money to buy a house. Well, Sean starts to cry. Mommy, you're not going away for 5 years. That's forever. I say, Sean, I promise if the job works out, you can come up and live with me. Excuse me, is this taken?
Nope, she's all yours.
Thanks a lot.
So who'd you bump uglies with to get this job?
Why would I screw someone to drive a gravel truck? Mansion in the Bahamas, maybe.
So what? Well, what is it? It's a problem.
She's on the list. She came up here to drive a truck.
She got here the same way any of us did. She's a cat in the pigeons. She's gonna cause havoc up here. Get rid of her.
She's gonna drive.
Lansing?
Kilmury?
Yeah.
I'm Fred Lansing.
Oh.
Blahovic gave me a call about you.
Right.
Finish eating and I'll give you the guided tour.
Great.
Okay.
Thanks. The Teamsters is like joining a bike club. I mean, we're just really tough and powerful. Biggest trade union in the world. And you know, I was very, very happy to belong to this big, strong, tough group. I like that.
You know, some guys don't like it, but to me, you're like a gift. You're like a flower blooming in the desert.
Cut that crap. Oh, so it's a cat wagon I'm driving.
Well, tin head there, I'll show you the routine.
Okay.
Kilmury, you know, I ran Blahovic's campaign up here.
Uh-huh.
And it was a real close race, so there's still some hard feelings.
Yeah, well, he won. Always gonna be hard feelings. Diana Kilmury?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna be your shift steward while you're here. But I'm warning you, I don't want any goddamn split tails on this claim. So I'm personally gonna run your ass off my count.
Well, unless you're signing my checks, you're not gonna be running me off anywhere.
See you drive.
You bet. Excuse me, guys.
You're a friend of Lansing, eh?
Yep.
Is that how you got the job? Got Blahovic pull a few strings for you, did he?
got something going with old Jack, have you?
Listen, brother, you vote the way you want to vote. I'll vote the way I want to vote. Let's just leave it at that, okay?
Okay, so you can drive.
Of course I can drive. That's what I'm paid for.
Why would you want to drive a truck?
Well, it's easier than waitressing or go-go dancing, and you make 5 times as much money.
You were a go-go dancer?
Not topless.
Hey, Kilmury, what's an old broad got between her bits that a young broad doesn't? Her navel.
Hanging out with old broads, are you, Joe?
Jealous, are you?
Hey, you've got no business here, Beho. You understand? This is a place of work. This is not a meeting.
Just so you understand, my friend, I'm going to talk to my members.
How's it going, guys? How's everybody doing? All right. Hey, how are you?
Jack Vlahovic was a righteous, ballsy, in-your-face type of guy who didn't smooch with the employer. That's why a lot of us voted for him.
First of all, I want to thank all the guys that supported me in the election. I really appreciate it, and I know how hard you worked for me in my behalf. But after I won, the guys we defeated weren't about to step aside. They've been living high off the hog for too long to tolerate someone challenging the way they run this union. Now, they've locked me out of my office, they've taken my files. As far as I'm concerned, they have stolen the election from you, brothers.
Come on, guys, eat up. Get back to work. You don't have to listen to this whiner.
This is bullshit.
Yeah,
They have
I suggest
stolen
you walk around it, not through it.
And I'm gonna fight to get it back the only way that I know how. I'm gonna take him to court.
You guys would be well advised to keep out of this. He's pissing people off.
Look, this is gonna be a long fight, and I gotta be honest with you guys. It's gonna cost a lot of dough. We can win it. What I'm gonna do right now is pass around the hat, and I want you to do what you can do. Just let us have enough money so that if we have to, we can take this all the way to the Supreme Court. Come on, guys. Please, guys.
Where are you going?
I got a pension coming up.
Come on, guys.
You're nobody in this union.
If he's nobody, we're nobody.
Thank you, sister.
Well,
So now, is there any men in the room?
Thank you, brother.
I know it's none of my business, but really, you should be careful.
what, let somebody else take the flak while I chalk up my pension? Not bloody likely.
You ought to listen to your friend.
He's not my friend.
The Teamsters is the finest union in the world. You believe that?
As a matter of fact, I do.
You know why?
Tell me why.
Because of the leadership. The local level, the national level, and the international level are the finest men in the world. They got us where we are today. They stand up for you.
Yeah, until you stand up to them in an election.
You better watch your mirrors and check your brakes, sister.
Are you threatening me?
Shit, no, I'm just trying to help you.
You mess with my machine and you'll have a scar that goes well below your belt. We were having a riot on the job, blowing up mountainsides and moving a river. There's a great deal of pride that goes into this. The dam was slowly taking shape, and you think, wow, I helped build that. In 3 months, I made $12,000, which is a lot of money back then. And every time I would phone Sean was the time he was packing his things, and you know, that was his whole life, was just to move to Hudson Hope and be with me.
I'd know you anyway.
Oh my God, what? I didn't know you were coming.
I thought I might as well keep an eye on you.
Ooh, is that a bottle in your pocket, or are you just very happy to see me? So, what do you think?
Very nice, Diana. Much better than the can.
Yeah, well, they wouldn't let kids in the camp, so this worked out just fine.
Where are all the kids?
Well, they're at school. You'll meet them. Hey, honey, there's lots to do. You can go fishing, you can go hunting.
Hey, John, can we go hunting?
Oh, you betcha. You betcha. That is if your mom will let me stay that long.
Seriously? This path down here? Yeah. Goes down to the river. Fish in the river. There's deer forever.
Let me call you sweetheart. I'm in love with you. Let me hear you whisper that you love me to keep the love light burning in
Things are gonna be good for us here, hon. We own this place. It's ours. Pretty neat, eh?
Can I have a dog?
No.
Please.
Oh, okay. As long as it doesn't piddle.
You can stay up here longer.
Oh, do what? Watch me work 12 hours a day, 7 days a week.
I could help out with Sean. Carrie and Rick could come up.
Nah, your dad would never let them. I'd be very surprised. Anyway, I'm gonna be back for Christmas.
Great. Meanwhile, you're the only woman up here.
So, you jealous, John?
No. Yes. A little.
I'm here to work, not screw around.
John was an iron worker. I always used to say that eventually I was going to work my way through the entire building trades. I lived with an operator while I was paving. Now let's get the order right. I had an operating engineer, a pipe fitter, and for a while I went with a Teamster. Though that's tough. You shouldn't do it with someone in the same gear. You leave them open to the worst kind of jokes.
Hit me! I'm open!
It was the most glorious time for Sean. I mean, he just had a grin on his face all the time. He had 2,000 daddies. He was in kid heaven.
So these guys don't scare you one little bit, huh?
I never had to look for trouble. It always found me. Like a bee to honey.
Oh, yeah? You don't seem that sweet to me.
I'm not. What I'm saying is, don't worry about me. I can handle it.
They've been calling my house, you know, threatening my family. My daughter Jackie has a very, very severe allergy to milk. One day I'm not there, the phone rings, some asshole says, just remember, it just takes one little lick of ice cream, and then he hangs it.
So what'd you do?
Well, I wasn't there. My wife went completely snaky. They must have known I was out of town.
Oh, yeah, sure they did. Yeah, she's a perfect target, at home, alone with the kids.
Just remember, you have a kid to worry about up here, okay?
What are they gonna do, Jack Whack, the only broad on Site 1? It's Canada, not Cleveland.
Yeah!
Excuse me.
I became one of the chief fundraisers on Site 1 for Vlahovic, and every time we'd need more money for the lawyers, I'd run down and get it from the guys. We took thousands and thousands of dollars off that job. So, what are you gonna give?
There you go. Vlahovic's going nowhere. I'm going to Hawaii.
Someone's gotta take a stand.
Okay, 2 on the diamonds. Give me the diamonds this time. The diamonds have always been lucky for me.
Come to mama, come to mama.
Put more chips down. This guy's lucky. Too lucky.
That's $2 grand.
Ready to anchors away. Anchors away.
Here we go.
On in.
Round and round she goes. Where she stops, I take you.
Come on,
All
triple
right.
anchor, triple. Well, thank you very nice of you. I appreciate it. Holy man, look at this, will you? Thank you, my man.
Yet again?
Nope, enough's enough. Quit while you're ahead.
All right. Well, boys, place your bets. Place your bets. Here we go.
Oh, it was you. 100, 200, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Thank you. Stick in the fun.
You don't have to do that, Pete.
I know that. You got a problem?
No, I don't have a problem with that. Jesus, Petey, what the hell happened?
Oh, help me.
Oh, my God. We gotta call the bloody cops, Pete.
I don't want any more trouble.
You gotta stand up to these assholes.
I'm a little guy. I bruise easy. I avoid trouble like the plague. That's how I survive. Hey, you're pretty good at this. How come?
Oh, I'm a doctor's daughter.
I showed you how?
No, he hit me. Here you go.
Oh, you're kidding.
No. He used to beat the bejesus out of me. I was black and blue. He used to give himself cortisone treatments. Made him just go out of his mind. Point is, I learned first aid, eh? Let's just be friends, okay, Pete?
I'd never hurt you.
I know that. Thing is, nobody can hurt me anymore.
How far now?
Well, we'll stay in Prince George. That's about an hour, I hope. It's slow going here.
Mom, why can't we stay up here for Christmas?
Well, I got union work to do in Vancouver.
Shawnee lies over the ocean. My Shawnee lies over the sea. My Shawnee lies over the ocean. Now my dear Shawnee's with me.
Let's go. Let's start digging. Start digging. Come on. Let's go around here. God, somebody help me. Somebody help me.
You sure have a lot of brothers.
I spent my 32nd birthday in the ICU, floating in and out. Finally, the fog lifts somewhat, and I'm awake. Sean is in a coma. More surgery and deep grinding pain, zonked on morphine until I begged them to stop. Sean remains unconscious in Vancouver. It's been 30 days now. When can I be released from this contraption?
Your hemoglobin is still very low. You lost a lot of blood.
Want a cigarette?
You know those aren't good for your health.
Yes, I know that. You're not my mother. Give me a cigarette.
Diana?
Come on. Thank you, Paula.
Diana! Diana! We just heard. Sean, he's awake.
He's awake?
Yeah.
He's awake. Sean's awake.
I'll get a wheelchair.
Oh, I don't need a wheelchair, Mom.
Oh. Don't expect too much, Diana. Your father wanted me to warn you. He may not recognize you.
Don't worry, I can handle it, Mom. Just calm down. How much weight has he lost, Mom?
12 pounds.
Shawnee. 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 Shawnee, it's Mommy.
It's senseless.
He's in pain, Dad.
He's not in pain. It's a brainstem injury.
He's in pain. Look at him.
Diana, you're not helping.
Johnny.
Diana, dear, come away.
You left the radio on. Do you need anything? A pill?
No.
Sleep well, then. You could do anything you want. You were always a good student.
I like what I do. I was making as much money as you did.
Face the facts, Diana. The chances of you driving again for a living are nil. Does this hurt?
No.
I'll have to do a better job of this. You'll never walk again. I'll take you in tomorrow. Think about what I said, Diana. I'll help however I can.
Life goes on, Diana. Life goes on.
Does it?
Triumph or despair. It's one or the other.
All I can think about is the sound of his voice. It's so much pain. How do you tune out the sound of your child screaming?
Eat. For Shawnee. He needs you to get strong. To get better.
Hello, Shawnee. Shawnee.
Hello, Mommy.
Hello, Sean. He remembers nothing. It's as if whatever tape he plays in his mind is simultaneously erased. My Shawnee is dead. He died on that road out there, and so did I.
Hey, Kilmury.
Hey, Jack.
Wow. Hey, you're walking pretty good.
Oh, yeah, in a fashion.
Oh, you'll be driving soon, too. Yeah.
Hey, listen, I was gonna call you about your appeal. Sorry it went that way.
Yeah, well, at least I still got my card.
What, are you working?
Hey, you got time for a cup of coffee?
No, I got stuff to deal with here.
Come on. Look, there's someone coming in from Detroit I want you to meet. Can I give you a call later?
Sure.
I'm gonna call you.
Sure. Good to see you, Jack.
And you too. I'm happy to see you doing so well.
Thanks. I sent them in over a month ago. They should be here.
Well, there's always a wait for long term. A lot of paperwork.
Listen, I gotta live. I got kids to support. I mean, I can't work. What in hell am I supposed to beg here?
Hey,
I'm
look,
not
hey,
gonna.
I don't know where your form is. It's not here. I haven't seen it. Talk to Clive.
Okay, Clive, let's just cut to the chase here.
Talk to Les.
Les, it seems they've lost the form for my long-term disability, so just give me another one and I'll fill it out right here and now.
We don't have any forms. You're gonna have to write to the benefits trustee's office.
Well, they're just down the hall. What the hell's going on here, Les?
You have to write. No exceptions.
I got a kid who just came out of a coma, who doesn't know what planet he's on, and I'm all smashed to wretched, and you're doing this to me? How the hell can you live with yourself? Where's Rasmussen?
You know, I'd give you some advice, Kilmury, but I believe you don't listen so well.
Listen, we can screw around as long as you like, but I'm going to get another form, and I'm going to get every cent that is owed to me. Every penny.
No.
I'm facing another round of operations, and the Teamsters have decided to kick me when I'm down and barely able to get through each day. To me, it's the most evil assault on my well-being ever.
What do you need? You don't have to stay with your folks, you know. I got work. Mac below new facility. Year and a half. Got lots of room. Don't I?
John, I don't know how you could live with me. I can barely live with myself. Fold.
I want you to. Let's call it a night.
Oh, John, you're gonna hurt yourself.
No, come on.
Oh.
Let me call you sweetheart. I'm in love with you. Let me hear you whisper that you love me too. Keep the love light burning true. Let me call you sweeter.
John, I can't. I can't.
We should take him back.
Too loud. Too loud.
Okay, come on. Come on, son. Oh, boy.
Too loud. Too loud. Too loud. Too loud.
I know what happened here. They stole your election. And some of you are paying the price for supporting Jack Blahovic. Well, you're lucky. Because in plenty of U.S. locals, there's never even been an election. Who wants to run for office when you get beaten up just for saying, I'm going to run for office? The top officials in this union have done time for bribery, stealing from the pension fund, murder. They don't care about you. They don't care about a cannery worker who makes $4 an hour. They don't care about Sister Kilmury back there who's still waiting for a disability check. Should have been in her mailbox months ago. They don't live like you. They don't think like you, and they don't associate with you. They associate with the bosses. They associate with the rich. Hell, they are the rich. They're golfing with the bosses. And these people want to throw away everything that's decent about this union. They want to throw away the rights that people have fought and died for. But there's good news. Those warehouse workers and those truck drivers are going to run those fat cats and the mob right out of this union. They don't have to listen to one voice, but they have to listen to a movement. They have to listen to the TDU, the Teamsters for a Democratic Union. We got members in over 100 locals, some of the deadliest. Men and women that'll stand up for what they believe in. And the brains to do it in organized fashion. And we want you to become part of this movement. We want to start a chapter right here in Vancouver. In fact, you guys can do what no other local can do in the U.S. especially. You can elect the delegate that you're going to send to the Las Vegas convention in June. Elect them. A novelty. Join with us and be a voice that's heard from coast to coast by 2 million Teamsters. We can run these bastards out, and you guys can be the ones to do it. Thank you very much.
15 minutes later, I'm the financial secretary of the BC Yukon chapter of TDU. So, Ken, tell me, who the heck are you?
Who am I?
Yeah, I mean, where do you come from?
My father was an alcoholic tyrant. My mother left my dad when I was 10 years old, moved to California, became a cashier.
It's a long way to go to be a cashier.
Yeah, she did what she had to, I guess.
But you went to university, huh?
Yeah, physics.
Where?
Berkeley. Yeah, I was lucky. First one in my family.
Mind the gimp here.
Here, let me help. So what does your doctor say? You gonna drive again?
Hell, if I listened to doctors, I'd have no hope.
Yeah, doctors. Heal the rich, rob from the poor. What's your story, Diana?
Surprise, I'm a doctor's daughter.
There we go. We won't hold it against you. Well, what against her?
You didn't say that.
Here's to you, Ken.
Hey.
Hey.
Guess what?
Hey.
What are you doing?
It's not obvious.
You've never folded laundry in your life.
Never got laid off in my life before.
Shit.
I'll find some.
Shit!
I didn't quit. I got laid off, Jesus. I bought steak.
Screw this steak.
Rather eat it.
Oh, we've made some inroads with your dental coverage. It now includes orthodontic work as well as some bridge work so you can get your kids' braces covered. Another good thing I'm sure you'll be pleased about, we've increased your long-term disability payment by $100 a month. Now this means that...
Isn't that something?
Excuse me.
You've increased the long-term disability payments by $100 a month.
Well, I don't care if you've increased them by $1 million a month. The trouble is, you can't collect the damn thing.
You're out of order.
Especially if you're Diana Kilmury and you're backing Jack Blahovic here. Why haven't I
got my long-term benefits. Tell them the truth.
How long's she gonna have to wait?
Settle down. Now, I am aware of the confusion concerning your application, Diana. I believe that your forms were what? They were incomplete, yeah? Your forms were incomplete. And there's a question about the extent of your disability.
What? You don't think she's disabled? Look at her!
Let's have some order in here. What? That's up to the trustees.
You want to take me on? Let's just have a go of it right here and now.
You are way out of line.
Come on down. I got
Look, I'll have you thrown out of here if you don't smooth yourself. You be quiet.
On my kid, you son of a bastard. You're hurting him more than you're hurting me. He still can't walk, and I can't work, and you have made me walk through every goddamn hoop in your circus. So let's have it out, Rasmussen. Are you gonna pay me my long-term benefits or not? Speak up, man, yes or no? It's been a year now. I have sold everything I ever owned, so you have fucked me flat. But I'm not giving up. No, I'm gonna sue your ass.
Well, that's your privilege.
You can count on it. I swear, I will not rest until I see every officer responsible removed permanently.
Why can't I walk, Mommy?
Because you were in an accident and you got broken.
TDU was the only way I could stop the horror of my life for 5 minutes. For the next 10 months, I'd crutch or limp around, urging the membership to speak out against the corruption. We start working toward a TDU presence at the next Teamster convention.
Hey, Phil, want to buy a raffle ticket for the TDU?
Give me a break. You and Blahovic have caused our local more trouble in the last 12 months than all the companies that have owned us in the last 12 years. You've broken our solidarity, sister.
We're doing this for you, brother.
Hey, when you take it out of the Brotherhood, you cut our nuts off.
Well, that's interesting, Phil, coming from a guy who's been driving non-union for the last year. Don't think we don't know about you and your brother-in-law.
Up yours, Kilmury.
Problem? Got a little work to do with rank and file, I'd say.
Well, you tend to win some and lose some, yeah? I need a couple more books.
Well, you owe me for the last 2.
What are you on about?
Well, I'm just trying to keep track of the money, Jack. That's my job.
Good, good. Then we'll settle these accounts later, right?
If you got any receipts, give them to me.
Just give me more tickets.
You owe the TDU $300. I want you to pay it.
Now, who in the hell do you think you are to question me, Kilmury? A couple of fresh books. I'm out.
Why can't I walk, Mommy?
Okay.
Read the sign.
I was in an
accident.
Mommy broke her leg. I broke my head. Where is my bike?
Your bike?
Red bike.
That's right, Sean. You had a red bike. Yeah. We're gonna get you another one. Good boy. Jack, we're all paying our own expenses here. Are we supposed to pay yours too for your superior intellect and leadership?
Jesus Christ, I'm on this movement. Full time. 12 hours a day, 7 days a week with no pay. Do I have to sit here and listen to this crap?
You got a little glitch when it comes to money, Jack.
Money? All right. Kilmury, you want to talk to me like this? Let's just get it on. Let's just cut the bullshit right here and now. This has got nothing to do with money.
Just give me the receipts or give me $300.
I gave my receipts to the Finance Committee. The Finance Committee accepted them. Period. End of question, all right?
Diana, God knows he paid his dues.
I'm the financial secretary. I didn't see them. I didn't see anything.
Well, what are you? Are you the big boss now? Are you running things now? Is that it, eh? You want to say the how, the who, the where, the when? Who goes to convention? Who stays home? Who does what to who? Well, let me tell you something right here. I am not going to roll over for you, Kilmury. Not now, not ever. Remember that.
Jack, you are full of it. You're just full of it. You deal with this right here and now. Listen, I have backed you all the way. I have been behind you since the beginning. I stuck my neck out when nobody else would. But I'm telling you, I swear, you deal with this right now, or I cannot support you on that convention floor.
Fine.
Diana, don't tear us apart over this.
No, it's fine. Let her. No, she doesn't have to go. You don't have to go. What the hell do I care? You think I care? You're nothing but a giant pain in the ass, Kilmury. Ask anybody here at this table. Nobody needs
Hey, Jack. I am going, with you or without you, whatever. But I am going down that road to democracy in this union. Now, if you're on the bus, that's fine. If you're off the bus or if I'm off your holy bus, I don't give a shit because I'm going to the same place.
Well, that's it, Kilmury. That's the end of the line right now. I am going to bury you.
June 1st, 1981, Las Vegas. 23 of us in the Lion's Den with 2,000 hand-picked delegates here to anoint our leaders. Our leader, Roy Lee Williams, indicted 3 days ago by a federal grand jury for bribery. Senator Ed Lawson, Canadian Conference Director, the guy who pulled the strings in my local. And I'm mad. And I mean to tell the people I'm mad.
To
Who is it?
Ken Path?
Just a second. Hey, Pat.
We gotta talk.
Oh, come on in.
I'll buy you a drink.
I'm betting on you, so don't make me blue.
Thank you. I want you to put this thing with Lahovic to bed.
Ken, if we're against corruption, we can't tolerate this kind of behavior. We have a responsibility to our members in BC.
We're not in BC. This isn't about Vancouver or 213. The international media's here. Networks, newspapers, and we got an opportunity to present our program to the 2 million Teamsters who are watching at home, and that's damned important. We're a small group. We've worked very hard to get here, and some guys have put their lives on the line. You know that. We can't be squabbling, and we can't be divided.
I tell you, I have to dig pretty darn deep to find it in my heart to support Jack Lahovic.
Start digging. Okay, you know what we're up against here. A corrupt bureaucracy that'll stop at nothing to hold on to power. Nothing. So they're not gonna take it easy on you. You're gonna face more than just a little rudeness on the floor. You're gonna be isolated. You won't be able to hear the proceedings. You probably won't get a chance to speak, but we have gotta cover all 12 mics with primary and backup speakers on each issue. If you get pushed out of the way, demand to be heard. Even if you can't hear yourselves think, if you got the mic, they'll hear you. They may not like it, but they'll hear you. Stick to the plan. First up, we want the right to vote for all members. Vote for them. Here's a copy of the amendments. Get them into the minutes and out to the public. Remember why you're here? You'll be just fine. Go get them. Go, guys.
Jack Lahovic, Local 213, Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. I wish to put an amendment on the floor this time. I move that the General President, the General Secretary, Treasurer be elected by all members of the International Union. We must come away from this convention dedicated to the ideals of allowing all the 2.3 million members, all the members to vote for all the elected offices. The membership, the rank and file has the right to choose. Mr. Chairman, I am the duly elected conference delegate. I top the polls in my local, the biggest goddamn local union in Canada. I have the floor, Mr. Chairman.
We've heard your amendment, and you can hear what the delegates think of it.
I move that Roy Williams be re-elected as president of the Teamsters.
I wish to put an amendment on the floor. There should be an ethical practices committee established by this convention, which shall investigate allegations of organized crime. Furthermore, bring charges under this Constitution against any officer, agent, or organizer who is convicted in court. Senator Lawson of Canada wishes to speak to the motion.
I would like to see an ethical practices committee that would prevent the TDU and their magazine convoy from printing all the lies and distortions about the officers and their members. And we are talking about an Ethical Practices Committee, the one I support, is simple. Because we are all honorable men. Let's just have a simple rule. If the TDU stops telling lies about us, we will stop telling the truth about them.
Local 213, Vancouver, British Columbia. You've made a number of allegations against the TDU, but are we now expected to believe that your own Senate investigation are a pack of liars? Is the FBI a pack of liars? If I may be allowed to continue, every time I pick up a newspaper indicting yet another Teamster official, what am I supposed to believe? Am I supposed to believe that the 2,000 people here are the only good people in the world? And that everybody who works for your government is full of BS? That isn't logical. That isn't even remotely believable. I didn't indict y'all. I didn't say you were all a bunch of crooks. I don't think that. But what I do think is that we've had a few rotten apples before. And if you're too damn scared to have an ethical practices committee that you yourselves, the General Executive, would control, then by God, you must be up to something.
I'm a truck driver.
Well, considering the reaction you got today, wouldn't you say this is a futile exercise?
If everybody took that attitude, nobody would have discovered America because people thought the earth was flat and you'd fall off the edge.
Well,
You cannot believe what the media in the United States is capable of doing, and it was like I was ready-made for this position. Mother Trucker tackles Teamsters. The alliteration was all there. Nightline did a segment. I made all the front pages. It was sort of a folk hero type of thing.
I'm sorry, I can't. I can't. Hey there. How'd it go?
Oh, fine.
Yeah?
Yeah, I took Shawnee to the P&E.
Oh, great.
He loved it.
Good.
Actually, he took quite a long walk completely by himself.
Where are you going?
Got a job in Alberta.
Alberta? Huh. For how long?
I was watching the news, and you were honored again tonight. You were fantastic. I was thinking to myself, look at her. Look at her. She's really found her calling, eh? I mean, she's got a whole life ahead of her.
I've always had my own life, John. It's never been a problem.
Diana, when you turn 40, I'm gonna be 62.
Yeah?
I just want a simple life. You know, I got no big ambitions. I don't want to hold you back. I mean, we're different, that's all. And it's better that we face up to it now, eh? While we can still be honest with each other. I'll always be there for you. Always.
He's been asking for you all morning.
Yeah.
This may be your last chance.
His last chance.
Diana.
Yes, Father.
I'm dying.
I know. Do you have anything you want to say to me, Father?
I'm dying, Diana.
So die. Hey, brother. Okay, well, suit yourself. I'm 36 and burned out. I finally got my knee to bend and I'm back at work again. TDU is in the doldrums after the excitement of Las Vegas. Roy Lee Williams went to jail, but then we got Jackie Presser, who declared war on us. My benefits are stalled. I'm frustrated and stymied, and I'm finally forced to sue. Long-term disability. Okay?
I won't remember, Mom.
Yes, you will. You will remember.
I can't.
See that man there? That's the man that phoned me. You know, you tell that woman that you want to speak to that man in that room. He knows you're coming.
My name is Sean Kilmury. You have my long-term disability.
Yeah? This is yours. It's every penny that's owed to you going back to the accident.
Thank you, sir. That's a lot of money.
Certainly is. So that's it, huh, Kilmury? Got what you wanted?
No, I didn't, Les. You're still here.
U.S. District Attorney Rudolph Giuliani today launched an anti-racketeering lawsuit against the International Brotherhood of Teamsters. The suit names as defendants 26 mafia members, among them the nation's top organized crime bosses, Anthony Fat Tony Salerno, Anthony Tony Dux Corello, and Carmine Jr. Presico. Also named as defendants the 18 highest-ranking officers in the Teamsters Union. It is rumored that Giuliani will remove the entire executive board and replace them with a government trustee.
Giuliani doesn't give a shit about the union. He's looking at a Senate seat.
I think we should talk to this guy, Giuliani.
Talk to the feds. I've been in this union for 20 years. I'm from Local 299, half a local, ground zero. And I've yet to see a fed that gave a damn about me. And I'd be damned if I'm gonna play ball with their asses now.
Okay, just stop and think. They're gonna do what they're doing, with us or without us. And it's gonna affect us. So the question is, do we want a place at the table?
If we get branded pro-government, we lose all the credibility we've built up with the rank and file over the last 12 years, and we could destroy the TDU.
We've got an opportunity here, Ken. We can reach into this bag of shit and pull out the right to vote. We can.
Jesus, Kilmury, you're gonna get us killed.
I feel like I'm in a Maxwell Smart movie. They got some files on you, Paff, from the Berkeley days. Paff was very, very nervous about getting trapped off as pro-government, and we wrangled that back and forth, just screaming at one another. It was the biggest fight we ever had.
When we get in there, Kilmury, just let the lawyers do the talking, all right?
I'm speechless.
Yeah, all right.
Well, we're looking at a range of options, including the removal of the executive board and the probable installation of a trustee.
Bad idea.
I was under the impression that we both wanted to clean up this union. I mean, it's in your interest, isn't it? I mean, after all, it's your people we're trying to protect here.
If you take over our union, who do you have in mind to negotiate the contracts with the 631 locals in 3 different countries? The National Master Freight Agreement, the UPS Agreement, the Car Haul Agreement?
Miss Kilmury, I think we know what the union is all about.
But how is some guy who has never even driven a truck going to know how to deal with grievance panels, local committees, regional committees, thousands of employers?
Surely we can assume that the individual locals are equipped to handle the day-to-day business. I mean, you're not suggesting that we should be meddling in their internal affairs, are you?
The problem is you can't rely on the locals. Some of them are more rotten than the executive.
So what do you propose?
Democracy. You give the rank and file the secret ballot vote under your protection, and we'll vote corruption out of this union forever.
And what makes you think you could win an election?
We didn't think we could win an election, but we were determined to get the right to vote. So we said, we will bankrupt TDU if we have to, fighting a government takeover.
Hello, Kilmury here.
Diana, it's Paff.
Ken? Ken, where are you? I can't hear you.
I'm in my office. Listen, Giuliani just called our lawyers and we got pretty well everything we wanted. No trustees and a secret ballot.
Everything?
We got it. I'm walking over to the window now. Did you hear this? We're having a bit of a celebration here.
The problem is, TDU's not in a position to run an election. First of all, we're too small. Secondly, we're too poor. We need a broader base, and we need a recognized leader.
Yeah, well, who?
Ron Carey, New York.
He's not TDU.
No, he's not. But he's honest, he's respected, and he's electable.
Would he join?
No, he won't.
Wow, jeez, Ken.
The best TDU can manage this time around is just a place at the table. Just a legitimate presence on the executive.
Yeah.
The vice president. You.
Me? What? You've been smoking something funny here, Ken? Vice president of the largest trade union in the world.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just getting my life together. I got a job. I'm paying off my debts. What, am I supposed to drop everything?
Yeah.
You won't want me. I'm a mouthy pain in the ass. You know what I'm like. He's here.
Just to talk.
Yeah, sure. Ken, do you really think I can do this?
Without a doubt.
Okay, Sean. Tell me what the story is.
I wasn't drunk.
There was open booze in the car, Sean. Now, who was with you?
I don't remember.
Like hell you don't remember, Sean.
I can't remember.
Listen, I was in Washington. I get a phone call. I come all the way out here to bail you out of jail. Now, don't tell me you don't remember. God damn it, Sean, you can't use that excuse anymore. Now, just tell me the truth.
I was with my friends.
Paying for everything.
It's my money. I can do what I want with it.
They left you there, didn't they? Just to take the heat. You're good friends. Sean, why are you acting like an idiot?
That's me, the idiot.
I am absolutely racked with guilt. My child doesn't have all of his intelligence because he was driving with me in a car one night. It never goes away. It never dies. I take the campaign across the country, then I cut down into the States, go to New York, Washington, and I end up in Detroit there.
Who's going with you?
Nobody.
Well, you got an idiot for a partner.
Now, what about this one?
No, you don't want this one. It's a gutless pig. You want something smaller and faster.
No, but I gotta live in it, too. I think this is good. How much?
I don't like this.
Hey, Petey, I'm not asking you if you like it. I'm asking you how much.
Have you thought about your family? What about Sean, huh?
Yes, I have thought about Sean. Why in hell do you think I'm doing this?
Okay. All right, how's 75% off list sound?
Sounds damn good, thank you.
Don't thank me, thank the producer. I'll go sign the papers.
Thanks, Petey.
Taking a show on the road, eh?
Yeah. Not much time, not much money. You know how it is. Some things never change, eh?
Well, at least we're all back to work now, eh?
Yeah, that's good.
Very good.
Crazy, but it's good.
Okay, Diana. Good luck.
Should have been you, Jack. Not me, I know that.
Well, you know, that's the way things just work out sometimes, eh? Anyway, I didn't really want it.
Oh, yeah? By this time, maybe there's a tiny kernel of a chance that we're going to win. But we're up against mafia-entrenched officers with a multi-million-dollar war chest in 600-some locals in 2 different countries.
Hey, Teamster, you know you got the right to vote.
Right on, Mother Trucker.
We have people running in locals where they've had the same union boss since 1952, because if anybody even thought about running against them, they'd get murdered. They'd just assassinate the opposition.
Hi. You got the right to vote, brother. Use it. You got the right to vote. Use it. I got a right to be here, brother. Hi.
Didn't expect you. Hope you'll say a few words.
Just a few? Wrong Carrie. Hi, I'm Diana Kilmury, and I know they've been telling you that your vote won't count.
I'm the cheerleader. I'm Madam Democracy. That's my function. I keep telling you, look at me. I'm still breathing, and you will be too.
Now, you have fought the right to vote.
By this time, my nerves are just red. I've been so long without sleep. And I'm sitting on top of 90 gallons of propane, and all you need is a lighter.
Hello?
Hello, Sean, it's me.
Hi, Mom.
Are you okay?
Yeah?
Everything's okay?
Yep.
Were you sleeping?
Sorta.
Okay, well, I just wanted to call and say hi. Go back to bed.
Okay.
Night.
Good night.
Hi, guys. What's up?
We're here to protect you. We're brothers, Teamsters. Last night at our local meeting, Sammy Granada announced that he wanted you gone. Like, killed.
You said this in a public place?
Yeah, he said if you see that bitch in a motorhome, drive her off the road.
He said that. You want some coffee?
No, well, we'll help you pack up. You best be on your way. Tonight.
I want you to go down to the police station and file a report.
Maybe you didn't hear me.
Start a paper trail.
We don't want any trouble here. Now, you've had your say. There's a lot of guys that respect you. And when it comes to time, I will vote for you. We like what you're saying. But you got to move.
Have you got kids?
Yeah, girl 12, boy 6. I heard about your boy.
How far do we have to go, eh? I think I should speak with this guy, Granada.
I wouldn't if I was you.
Oh, you would if you were me. Now go.
lots more where I come from. And you know what? We're gonna win.
A funny thing started happening. The more they hit the rank and file, the madder people got. The final vote was a landslide. We kicked their asses. The day after the election, Paff and I and a couple of the guys went down to the Marble Palace, Teamster headquarters, right there on Capitol Hill. And the doors burst open and out come 2 security guards.
I said, my name is Diana Kilmury, and do you think we could come in? Oh, yes, Miss Kilmury. Please come in, Ms. Kilmury. And so there we are, like peasants entering the Tsar's inner sanctum. And I make my way down to the General Executive Board room. Open up these huge double doors. And there's this great long conference table. And up on the wall are the presidents. The Hoffa's up there, Fitzsimmons, Roy Lee Williams, Presser, all of them, you know, from the very beginning. And I'm thinking that the history, the secrets these walls must hold. And then it hits me. I had to sit down. I mean, I don't think I understood until that moment that we had actually won. I said, my God, we did this. And everybody got real quiet. Yep. We own the joint.